I leave nothing, nothing, nothing.
The way you said it 3 times, man.
Piano
Where's it going?
that collapsed the wall. Continental doesn't just insure the ordinary
That's an
things that can
insurance
happen.
advert.
They used to hurl at each other with great velocity, while others looked on.
Is that a reference to like how you guys used to do rock fights back in these days, man? Your fellow Gen Z Brit, born in 2000, very curious minded. Today is going to be checking out 14 funniest American commercials of the 70s. Guys, this one is from Patrick Collister. So I'm not too familiar with their channel, but yeah, this one seems to have gone viral. So guys, look, link to the original video will be in the description below if you guys want to check out this thing and the guy's channel or the person's channel. Look, I've got a place of all of the reactions that I've done to these commercials in my description below. So if you guys want to check out what I've done, it'll be there. So I'm very curious to see what kind of commercials were the funniest ones. I reckon they may be a little bit like on the edge, like maybe somewhat cancel worthy as in today's culture. I wouldn't be surprised, because back then a lot more things were flying. But guys, nonetheless, if you love how I'm doing these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss another of these videos, and smash that like button so I know you guys want to see more, as well as does me a big favor as well, helping pushing these videos into the album. So you want to support me, that'll be a great way to do so, as well as checking out my Patreon. You can get exclusive bonus content. Like I recently reacted to Prince's Purple Rain movie, and I've done his Purple Rain album, his whole thing back to front, and his Sign of the Time album, whole thing back to front. I've also done some Cinematic Croft intros. So guys, look, I'm telling you, on the Patreon is where it's at, because you're gonna get some bonus content. So if any of you guys are interested in seeing a Gen Z perspective on that, then you know where to go. But guys, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
I, Maxwell Snavely, being of sound mind and body, do hereby bequeath the following. To my wife Rose, who spent money like there was no tomorrow, I leave $100 and a calendar. To my sons, Rodney and Victor, who spent every dime I ever gave them on fancy cars and fast women, I leave $50 in dimes. To my business partner, Jules, whose only motto was spend, 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 I leave nothing, nothing, nothing. And to my other friends and relatives who also never...
It's the way you said it 3 times, man. I leave nothing, nothing. That's actually true.
Nothing.
That's hilarious.
To my business partner, Jules, whose only motto was spend, 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 I leave nothing, nothing, nothing.
Nothing.
And to my other friends and relatives who also never learned the value of $1, I leave $1. Finally, to my nephew Harold, who oft-times said, a penny saved is a penny earned, and who also oft-times said, gee, Uncle Max, it sure pays to own a Volkswagen. I leave my entire fortune of $100 billion.
Wow, oh, that's actually a really cool advert, you know. I like, actually, the commercial, I really like that commercial, the message at the end. How he's saying, you know, the humble guy, you know, the humilitant one that was just, you know, find what he had. He leaves everything. Wow. I love that one, man. Let me hear that part again.
Gee, Uncle Max, it sure pays to own a Volkswagen. I leave my entire fortune of $100 billion.
100 billion as well is mad, to be fair.
Our first home-cooked meal. I'm glad you liked it, dear.
I'll say. Honey,
Is that Mr. Bean?
I've never seen a dumpling that big.
Well, I considered making a lot of little ones, but I wanted to impress you with something that would really stick to your ribs.
Right about where it's stuck. I said I'm sorry I couldn't finish the whole dumpling. It's a shame to throw it out.
I froze it. The meal wasn't on the heavy side, was it, honey?
I told you, my darling, it was perfect. Just perfect.
Let's see, what would you like for tomorrow?
What's he eating?
Stuffed crab surprise. Cream duck delight. Is it beginning to rain, dear?
No.
What is he up to?
Marshmallowed meatballs. Sweet and sour snails. Yum.
What is he drinking? Is that like a...
Poached oysters.
What love doesn't conquer, Alka-Seltzer will.
Wait. That was one of those, like, you know, bedroom pills. But what did the dumpling, like, he just couldn't stand the girl, his wife's cooking, so or maybe he only ate it because he wanted. That one, I don't really. I'm not really getting that one. I think I'm missing something. Alka-Seltzer. Okay. Interesting.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a ham modestly called a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Yo, Wendy's fully just threw shade on McDonald's, and who has the Whopper? Is that Burger King? That's a Burger King one, isn't it? Yeah, like they fully threw shade.
This is the foot that kicked the skate, that swung the door,
Oh, I'm liking this advert.
that hit the vase,
This is my kind of advert.
that tipped the plant, that pushed the light,
Where's it gonna go?
that struck the picture, that toppled the table, that knocked the radio, that scared the dog, that bumped the chair,
Okay.
that shoved the piano,
Where's it going?
that collapsed the wall, that belonged to the lucky guy who was insured by Continental Insurance. Continental doesn't just insure the ordinary
That's
things
an
that can
insurance
happen.
advert.
We can even insure the things that just can't happen. But they do.
Oh, that's a great advert. I love that advert right there. I was like, where's this going and what's this about? A kid kicks a toy that led to all of that. You insurance adverts are so sneaky, bro. Like, yeah, getting people to worry about the littlest things so they can get their stuff insured, man. Like, because if a kid kicks a car and it leads to his freaking house getting caved in by, what was it? Was it a piano on it?
That bumped the chair, that shoved
The
the
piano into the whole wall.
that collapsed the wall, that belonged to the lucky guy who was insured by Continental
Don't
Insurance.
kill me.
Continental doesn't just insure the ordinary things that can happen. We can even insure the things that just can't happen. But they do.
Right.
Look for your Continental agent in the yellow pages.
In the yellow pages as well, man. I don't even know what looking through yellow pages felt like or looked like. I don't even know if I'm 100% sure what that is, I'll be honest. But that was an interesting advert.
You've both worked hard to establish a wonderful way of life. But what if one of you were no longer in the picture?
Right. Life insurance advert, I'm guessing. Struck by
Luckily,
lightning.
you have total way of life coverage from Independent Life. It protects your total lifestyle so that you can go on living in the manner to which you've grown accustomed. When an agent from Independent Life calls, talk to him about total way of life.
Yo, these insurance adverts are so extreme. Like, he fully got struck by lightning and disintegrated into non-identifiable pieces of ash. Like, wow, okay, talk about getting a message across.
Agent from Independent Life calls,
Fairs.
talk to him about total way of life.
Fairs, man. Something in the future. Somewhere in the future.
This class is perhaps the greatest archaeological discovery of our time. A dwelling called the Split Level Ranch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object they used to hurl at each other with great velocity while others looked on. What's this?
Is that a reference to like how you guys used to do rock fights back in these days, man? Because if that is, then that's actually hilarious, man. And the only reason why I'm getting that reference is because I'm doing these videos, but that would have flew over my head.
Hurled at each other with great velocity while others looked on.
While others looked on.
Oh, this device produced excruciatingly loud noises to which they would gyrate in pain.
Professor! What is it?
Odd.
I've just clocked the way he describes how people play instruments. I mean, you know what? Who came to my mind when he said the way they would gyrate in pain, which obviously they're not gyrating in pain, I'm assuming. But I don't play instruments, so I'm assuming. And the person I thought about was Prince, because Prince be putting the guitar in his crutch, man. I've seen him do some interesting things with the guitar, man. I'll be honest.
Professor! What is it?
Odd.
Is that like a pet rock? If that turned into a pet, I'm gonna... Oh, Pepsi.
What is it?
I've no idea. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
A rock turned into a Pepsi bottle. And the bottles you guys had would look like they were glass as well. So if someone drops that, it's a long day. But that is how they... Yeah, man. I don't know about the outro. I was liking it up until the outro. Because why is it... I get you're discovering a new archaeological thing, the newest thing, and you don't know what it is, and it's all cool, but... I don't know. It's a bit underwhelming for me. Maybe you guys might have liked that one. I was thinking I was gonna get some big
choice of a new generation.
Some big reveal, man.
Mamma mia, that's some species. Cut spicy meatballs, Jack. Sorry. Take 28. Out, Tony, and action. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Cut. What was the matter with that? The accent.
Is this an actual advert or is this behind the scenes? Is this he's too spicy for it?
Measy, micey, ballsy, ballsy. Take 59. And action. Jack.
Sometimes you eat more than you should. And when it's spicy besides, Mamma Mia, do you need Alka-Seltzer? Alka-Seltzer can help unstuff you, relieve the acid indigestion, and help make you your old self again.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Why do they have to have a guy who can't handle spice?
Let's break for lunch.
Wait. Because I was part of the promo for that. Okay, fair. That's funny though.
Now let's see if we can find first. No, that's not it.
She is struggling.
It's in there somewhere.
No matter how rough you treat a Rebel, it's awfully hard to hurt it. A survey of professional driving schools shows that they use more of our cars than any other kind.
How am I doing? A lot better than yesterday.
Turn left.
I can't do it while you're watching me.
Okay, turn left. How does it feel the first time out in traffic, Mr. Moss? Mr. Moss? Mr. Moss?
Oh.
Look out for the truck!
What truck?
Behind the bus!
What bus?
The Rebel has held its own against some of the worst drivers in the world.
Should I turn the windshield wiper on?
At this point, it looks like the Rebels are going to outlast the teachers.
Oh, do you know what? I've seen it. So are those what those cars were called? The Rebel cars, yeah. And I like how they use this kind of new driver thing for the promo for that, because I'm sure a lot of students would have been getting it. I've seen some 1970s vlogs and of high school students, and it seemed like they had a lot of those Rebel cars. So if that's the case, great promo. And it makes sense how you would think, you know, having a car that's really sturdy and robust, that can withstand a lot. I can see the allure behind it in case you get into like difficulties. But then again, were those the same ones that blew up? Like if you got like or got lit on fire, like if it got hit in a certain position, which is kind of ironic if that is the case. But from what I'm aware, like I didn't see as many of those in the 1980s and 90s onwards. I saw more of these kinds of cars that I'm seeing. But then again, are they all under the same brand? Look, I'm learning more as I'm going along, and these are kind of the thoughts that are popping up in my head in real time. But let me just let the video play, shall I? You guys, please fill me in if I'm speaking some sense or if I'm not.
Second cabin, please.
I wonder what this advert is going to be about.
Southern Airways believes that no man should be subjected to the indignity of being labeled or treated like a second-class citizen. Which is why, When you get on a southern jet,
Hi, Mr. Gill. Sit anywhere you like.
you'll find no curtain separates the peasants from the nobility. No one takes the legroom from you and gives it to someone else. On Southern, there's only one class of service, and it isn't second.
I like that advert. I like that one. Fair play. I wonder if they still got those kinds of planes now, because I ain't seen that. I like. But surely then, if it's gonna be the same for everyone, are they just gonna make the seats more expensive, or are they all affordable? Is that like a, I don't know. But that looks interesting. I like the idea behind it. Okay.
Mr. Jones and Mr. Krempler were neighbors. They each had $3,000.
Okay.
With his money, Mr. Jones bought himself a $3,000 car.
Oh, I like this advert already.
With his money, Mr. Krempler bought himself a new refrigerator, a new range, a new washer, a new dryer, a record player, two new television sets, and a brand new Volkswagen.
How has he done that? It seemed like he spent his money a little bit.
Now Mr.
More
Jones is
wisely.
faced with that age-old problem, keeping up with the Kremplers.
How is he gonna do that? Wait. What was the point of that advert? Where was the, this is why we said that. What was the point of that? Give me back my 20 seconds. What was it? Have I missed it? One of them just spent money. Maybe there's context I'm missing, because I was thinking it's going to tie it back to like some toothpaste advert or whatever money advert, but I didn't see the point of that.
That age-old problem, keeping up with the Kremplers.
There's got to be some inside joke to do that. Or I'm missing information. Whoa. She is an interesting driver.
When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
These Wendy's adverts are becoming more. I can see the similarities between the adverts. Interesting choice of actors, and I'm still trying to figure out this kind of play on words with the beef. Like, are they saying that like you don't have to worry about the beef because, like, in the sense where, because does beef mean the same? Is beef for you guys the same way I look at beef, like problems? Because if it's the same way that is, I'm trying to see how that would link. Then again, these adverts are interesting, man.
You can't count on anything these days.
Right. Talk about it.
Did you type the letter I told you to type now? With possibly one exception.
She's typing on a typewriter. See, these commercials actually just so funny to me because it's the fact that like they're based off of that time, obviously. So like they wouldn't have had a laptop. That's actually just
Can't count on anything these days.
Typewriter.
Did you type the letter I told you to type now? With possibly one exception. Federal Express. When it absolutely positively has to be there overnight.
Okay, interesting. You can rely on that one though.
The Volkswagen Carmen Ghia is the most economical sports car you can buy. It's just not the most powerful.
I don't know if that was promo or dissing. Like wait. Am I supposed to want to buy the car, or am I supposed to not want to buy the car after that?
It's just not the most powerful.
Because I wouldn't want to buy the car after that. Fast.
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic. Thank you. Very nice.
Now, I would like 500 more sets.
Printers weren't a thing like that.
Brother Dominic, how are you?
Oh.
Could you do a big job for me? The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals, has a computerized programmer that controls the entire system.
Maybe they did have printers.
Can duplicate, reduce, and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
Wow.
Here are your sets, Father. The 500 sets you asked for.
He's shocked.
It's a miracle.
Wow, I can't imagine getting a printer advert nowadays because they're just so common. Like, you know, maybe if it's on sale at most, but I can imagine that being like a new cool invention. Wow, this is like a nice little throwback to the past, and some of them were actually quite funny, man. Like that one with the insurance adverts killed me. Like, those are probably my favorite adverts that I've seen out of all of them. But yeah, very interesting to say the least as well. The interest, like, obviously this was, and the Mamma Mia one, the indigester one was funny. The funniest one for me had to have been the insurance one for sure, but I'll be very curious to see what you guys thought. What was the funniest one you found? Did you get a laugh out of them, if any? And did these memories bring back any memories? Have you seen them before, or is this your first time seeing them? Do you maybe remember them vaguely? I'll be very curious to know. And also let me know if there's any other adverts or commercials you guys want me to check out. Maybe ones that weren't shown in here that you think are absolutely hilarious. I'll be very interested to see kind of what you guys have to say about that as well. But guys, if you made it to this point, comment down a blue heart so I know who my real ones are, who made it to this point. Who didn't just click off the video as soon as it ended. I love all you guys be supporting me on this journey. Like the video if you haven't already before you head on out, guys. I'll be doing me a big favor. And of course, there'll be plenty more videos you can get just like this. There'll be links at the end of the video in a playlist where I've got all of these reactions related to these kind of topics and more, especially my commercials ones. So guys, look, with that being said, I don't know what this has been 14 funniest commercials of the 70s. And for those of you guys who made this point, you guys are absolutely wonderful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.